Hello, everyone. So I've been looking at the responses that I've been getting for the orientation quiz, where you guys get to write in some questions, like things that are still unclear for the class. I've got three big ones, at least for right now, so that's what I want to go through right now. I'm going to mention them all right now, and then I'll go through each one separately. Okay. So the first one, well, let me actually say all three first. Number one is, what are we going to be doing on the Thursday meetings? Number two is, where can I find the lecture videos? And number three is just sort of a clarification on due dates in general. Okay. Um, so let me get into the first one. What are we doing on the Thursday meeting? So if you guys read that when you signed up for the class, um, there's going to be 6 Thursdays where we're going to meet. Okay. Three of those Thursdays is going to be exams, in-person written paper exams where you have to come in and take them. Okay. Um, the other three, I haven't told you guys what it is for yet, right? Those other three Thursdays, I'm going to use them as um, sort of like an in-person study hall for 3 hours, basically. Okay. Sometimes you guys might want to come in, maybe something's still unclear, and you'd rather sit down and have me some sort of explain it in front of you, or you just need to be able to see it direct. I don't know, something, right? Where you have to be able to do it in person. That's what it's there for. That's what the Thursday non-exam days are going to be for. Okay, so bring your bring whatever you need on those Thursdays. If you need to bring pencil and paper, go ahead. I'm also going to be on Zoom during that same time anyway. I'm able to project some stuff up against the wall, but it's nothing that no one can see. All right. And like I said, the non-exam Thursday meetings, it's not required for you to come. If you need to come, then come. If you don't need to come, that's fine as well. Okay. So that's the Thursday meetings. Second question. Where can I find the lecture videos, right? So for that, I need to share my screen. So I'm going to go ahead and share that screen right now. Share screen. Boom. Okay. So this is the Canvas page, right? Hopefully you guys have been able to poke around on here. If you go down to the bottom, right? Hopefully everybody knows that you can go into the modules, right? So I'm going to go ahead and click into the modules. Hopefully you guys have done chapter 0, which is just course info and orientation. Okay. I'm going to open up chapter 1. So hopefully you guys see that, if you finish chapter 0, section 1.1, well, chapter 1 will open up for everybody. Okay. Once you finish chapter 0, right? And if you go to lecture questions section 1.1, right? I'm going to use section 1.1 as the template, and you click on it. You should have a couple of options that show up, but in particular, there's a video that's embedded in the assignment itself, which has me filling out the notes. So, and it's the same notes that you would get if you clicked on the online course notes. So these notes right here, section 1.1, they look filled in to you, right? But you never saw me fill them out, correct? That's what those videos do. That's what these videos do. Okay. Um, in those videos, sometimes I have you guys doing some stuff on Desmos that I want you guys to do. It helps you sometimes explain a little better. It helps you visualize what's going on a little better. So yeah, watch the videos. No matter what, you should have the online notes open as well. Just double checking, the work and making sure that everything's, up to par. Cool. All right. That was where can I find the lecture videos? And then the last question was about due dates in general. So in the calendar and in the pacing guide for this summer session, I put down sort of like what you should be doing on what day, right? And in the calendar, I have, due this day, due this day, due this day. Something is due on specific days, right? Now, I put those due dates down because they work. Canvas works with due dates, right? Am I going to hold steadfast to those due dates? Not entirely. I I'd rather use those due dates as sort of like a sign of, satisfactory progress, if that makes any sense, right? So, for example, I believe yesterday being the first day of class, everybody should have done. Let me stop sharing my screen. Stop sharing. There we go. Yesterday, everybody should have done section 1.1 and section 1.2 to 1.4, right? If you didn't get that all done by today at night at 11:59, and you didn't turn it in, that's fine. You can take an extra day, an extra 2 days if you need to. But just keep in mind, right, that you're behind the schedule. Okay, so just make sure you somehow, some way catch up. Okay. I do have the clause in the syllabus that says once I assign a grade, I am not going to change it. Okay, so it's to give everybody sort of a good amount of time just in case you need to be late, right? And it gives that's basically it gives everyone a little bit of leeway, right? Okay. So yeah, that's about the due dates. So don't it gives you a little bit of time if you need to fall behind, but don't do it on a regular basis. Make sure you're caught up. Summer is a very quick semester. You're doing, you're going to be doing Calc 2 in about a third of the time. So you're going to be working a lot. Okay. So besides that, for those of you who have not finished your introductory module, please make sure you do it by the end of today. If you don't do it by the end of today, I will drop people. Unfortunately, we've had a lot of fraudulent cases of students signing up for classes and then not attending class, in particular online courses, solely for the financial aid. And the college would want to stop that somehow. Okay, so make sure you do that by the end of today. Okay. Besides that, like hopefully you guys have noticed, I've got office hours and the in-person Thursday times every day. Office hours every day, in-person Thursday days, right? Hopefully you guys can put those into your schedule. And yeah, besides that, I think this video is done. Any questions, email me.